What is going on, everybody? I'm going to be doing a video on my weekly outlook just on the markets on GJ, gold, GU, and EU. I want to say thank you for the last video, all the love you guys showed on there, the amount of views, the amount of comments and likes. I definitely want to show a lot of transparency in all of my trading, even with the losses and even with the wins. I know that video wasn't all about profit. It was more just about being transparent of my loss and what I could do better in my next trade. So I'm going to be doing more videos like that, but let's get back into the weekly outlook here. So looking at GJ here, I did put a little text box here, kind of having an idea which time frames are either bullish or bearish. So it looks like weekly here is definitely bullish. Looking at this August 7th candle that closed, it is trading above the highs of July or June 26th here. So we could expect some upside movement to GJ here. Going down to the daily time frame as well, higher highs are being made. Right now, I believe we're at a higher low, especially with this bullish variation here. We have the bearish candlestick, bullish, kind of in that reversal pattern, and then finally closing out here. So looking for tomorrow and see how this closes, possibly taking trades from these lows to these last highs here. Going to 4 hour as well. It looks like a double bottoms form. It's kind of in this range here. Probably so we could wait for a movement past these highs, coming back down, and then taking it these higher highs here. It just depends on what the market's looking like at that time. Also, I do have this bias as well. Is it breaking these lows, retesting, taking it down to the lower lows? I don't like to have one perspective on the market. I always want to have multiple so I can be able to capitalize on those opportunities that are presented to me. Other than that, I could go more into how I enter these trades. I'm going to be focusing more on the directions of the markets, and I would be doing videos breaking down why I entered and why I took the loss or took the win. So look out for those videos coming soon. Going on gold here. Showing this here, it is at a weekly supply and demand zone here. Showing this tested candle, so this bearish candle basically getting kind of eaten up by this bullish candle. I kind of want to see what's going to happen on the daily time frame here, because we have made lower lows, so this now could be the lower high, but then again we are at this kind of zone where it's rejecting and it could keep going up. So I do want to see how price plays out over the next couple days here, possibly taking a trade either on Tuesday or Wednesday. I do have these biases of price breaking these highs right here, retesting and taking it to the higher highs, have price coming back down, doing a double bottom, and then taking it back up to the highs, and also breaking these lows, retesting and making a lower high, and then going into lower lows. So those are my three biases on there for gold. For GU, we go to the weekly. We did have a very bearish candlestick here on the weekly time frame last week. Going down to the daily, it did break these lows, so I'm looking for price to kind of retest this zone here and then take it into the lows once again. I want to see where price goes on the 4 hour time frame, either making a double top and having a rejection candle or a bearish engulfing, going on a lower time frame and then entering off of there. We do also have breaking these highs, coming back down, retesting, taking it to the higher highs, and then breaking these lows even more, retesting down to these lows. So I know a couple of videos I did say how I do trade. I do trade from zone to zone. That is how I found the most profit in doing that. I don't like trading in between. I like seeing break and retests and then continuations. Going to EU here, looking at the weekly time frame. Most likely going to be trading EU now. I know for the past couple of weeks I've just been kind of analyzing it and not really taking trades, but I'm pretty confident in how it moves. I've found good success marking out my zones and finding more confidence in behind that. Last week we do have a bearish candlestick showing the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bearish candles in the past 6 weeks, which shows a lot of bearish momentum. I do want to see price come up to this zone here. I don't know why this is looking like that. Testing these highs here, mostly on the 4 hour time frame. Testing these highs, coming down to these lows, or breaking these highs, retesting and take it to the higher highs, or breaking these lows here, retesting and take it to the lower lows. I think the highest probability at this moment is probably having it test on this one here. Let me take these off. Testing these highs and coming back down, or the continuation down below, retest and down to the lower lows. So a very bearish bias towards this pair. If you guys do have any questions, please let me know down in the comments. Leave a like if you guys do like this video, dislike if you didn't. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great trading week, and I hope to have more trade breakdowns for you guys this week. Have a good week. Said that a lot of times.